Okay, let's get real. You might be thinking, why on earth would anybody care about my, quite frankly, boring life? Well, I'm here today to tell you that you absolutely should be filming that boring life. Not for fame and not for validation, but because documenting your life, no matter how ordinary it may seem to you, can quite literally change everything in your life. No matter how ordinary it seems. So today, I'm going to dive into the reasons why you absolutely should film your boring life if you want to be a YouTube content creator. So let's jump straight in. Number one on the list, your life isn't as boring as you think. Now, everyday moments feel dull to you in life because they're routine, but to somebody else, they're fascinating. Documenting your life can help you see the interesting parts that you take for granted. So here's the truth. Your life isn't boring. It just feels that way because you live it every day. The things you do, your morning routine, your commute, your little daily habits. Now they might seem ordinary to you, but to someone else, they can be interesting. So have you ever caught yourself binge watching a vlogger, quite literally just talking about their day? I do. There's several people on YouTube who I follow, and when they put up a new video, I get excited because I want to see what they've been up to since the last video. I get invested in someone's boring life. I'd rather watch someone's boring life on YouTube than a Netflix drama. I really do. In this day and age, I could do away with Netflix and I would get my entertainment fix and my entertainment value from watching other vloggers, their boring lives. And I think the reason for that is because we love seeing ordinary lives. We love seeing real life, even if it's simple. Now, what feels repetitive to you could be completely fascinating to somebody else. So your life isn't as boring as you think. You just have to have the courage and the belief in yourself to project your life out onto YouTube. So today's video is literally all about advice for wannabe YouTubers. And my number 2 point why I think you should be filming your boring life is this. Memories fade, footage, online especially, lasts. Life moves fast, and the moments that you think that might be insignificant now might very well be priceless in the future. Filming yourself helps capture the small things that makes life extra special. Now think of it, how much of last year can you actually remember? Now I know personally I went to Tenerife, I went to Spain, I went to York a few times. I'm really struggling to remember everything else I did throughout the 12 months of 2024. Had I documented that, I've got a visual reminder immediately that will make me remember and cherish those special trips and those special experiences that I might have had last year. So how much of last year do you remember? Not the big moments, not the big holidays, but the little details. Probably not very much, right? See, that's the beauty of filming your life. You're capturing tiny, seemingly insignificant moments that years from now will 100% feel priceless, and your future will thank you for it. And trust me, when you look back at those clips, you'll realize that life maybe wasn't as dull as you thought it was. My number 3 point is authenticity, and it's authenticity wins online. Now, I think in 2025, when it comes to YouTube, people are fed up and tired of overproduced content. Think of the likes of the Mr. Beasts of the world, with their millions of subscribers and the millions of dollars he gets in the bank every time he turns his camera onto himself and uploads a YouTube video. The mere mortals, the 99.999% of people starting their YouTube journey in 2025 will never get anywhere near that level. It's like winning the YouTube lottery. It's probably not going to happen. However, there is a surge and a rise in popularity of being authentic, of being your true self, of holding an iPhone out front, a Samsung, an Osmo Pocket 3, an old iPhone, whatever camera, whatever way you have to record yourself. Just starting that process of putting the camera onto yourself and recording authentic you seems to be the major thing to do in 2025. And it's what I'm urging you to do right now. So let's be honest, people are tired of fake, overproduced content, as I've just said. Now, social media is packed with seemingly perfect lives that are, quite frankly, just completely fecking unattainable. That's why raw, unfiltered, everyday content is refreshing. People crave realness. They want to connect with someone who isn't faking it. Your life with its ups and downs, quiet moments, and let's face it, chaos, is completely relatable to people. And that's what makes it powerful. My number 4 reason why you should be filming your boring life if you wish to be a content creator or if you wish to start a YouTube channel is it makes you more present. Now, when you film your life, you start noticing details that you would normally overlook. It forces you to appreciate small moments and be more mindful. Now, this might sound counterintuitive, but filming your life actually makes you more present. Instead of rushing through your day on autopilot, you start noticing details. The way the sun hits your desk on a morning, the sound of the birds when you go for your morning walk, you know, those small interactions that you usually overlook. Documenting your day forces you to slow down and appreciate what's around you. And that is a game changer. I couldn't have said it any better than Ferris Bueller, that 1980s classic movie. Life moves pretty fast, and if you don't stop and look around once in a while, it's not you could miss it, you will miss it. My number 6 reason why you should start filming your life, boring or other, is this. It's a personal growth and a confidence boost. Watching yourself on camera over time helps you see how much you've changed, improved, and grown. It also builds confidence in expressing yourself. So one of the most surprising benefits of filming yourself is 100% that you will grow as a person. Now, watching yourself back on camera at first is awkward. It was for me. I cringed. I hated seeing myself on camera. But now I can see how much I've improved over the year and a half that I've been recording myself on YouTube. Over time, you see these patterns begin to develop. You notice how you speak, how you react, and how you improve, which totally builds confidence. You start showing up more, owning your space, and realizing that your voice, your story, and your perspective all matter. You never know who you will inspire unless you start. Your boring life could be exactly what somebody else needs to see. Whether it's your routine, struggles, or small wins, your journey might inspire or motivate someone else. So this is probably the biggest reason of all. Your boring life matters to somebody else and can inspire that somebody else. Could be exactly what somebody needs to see. Maybe it's the way you handle stress. Maybe it's your routine that gives them motivation. Maybe your struggles can make someone else feel less alone. Here's some advice for you. You don't have to be an influencer to make an impact. You just have to be real. So when you put yourself out there, you never know who you'll inspire. So let's recap. Your life isn't boring. It's real. And that is what makes it worth documenting. Filming your life captures memories, improves your storytelling, makes you more present, builds confidence, and as I've just said, can even inspire others. So pick up your phone, your camera, whatever it is to you record yourself with, hit record and start documenting your day because it is worth it. You see, life isn't made up of the big flashy moments that we all see on social media. It's the little things. The coffee you make in the morning, the daily interactions you have with people, that walk you take in the rain, the quiet conversations, the laughter, even those mundane routines that you don't think matter, doing the shopping, putting petrol in your car. But they do. Every single second of your life is unique. No one will ever live this exact moment in the way you do. And when you pick up a camera and press record, you're not just capturing your life, you're preserving proof that you were actually here, that you existed, that your story mattered. Because one day you'll look back and what seemed ordinary will actually feel like magic. The streets you walked every day, the very house you lived in, the way your voice sounded, the way your life felt, these things will change and eventually they'll be gone. I don't need to remind you of that fact. But when you film your life, in a way, you keep a part of it forever. And who knows, maybe your boring life will inspire that somebody else. And as I've repeatedly said, and I'll say it again, maybe your boring life will be the inspiration somebody else needs in their life. Maybe it'll remind them that they don't have to chase extraordinary things in this life to find purpose and meaning. Maybe it'll remind them that beauty exists in the smallest and possibly the quietest moments. So stop waiting for the perfect day, the perfect story, the perfect version of yourself. Just pick up your camera and start. Because the most important thing you'll ever document, it isn't a highlight reel. It's you. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below if you liked this video and let me know, are you going to start filming your boring life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this, hit that like button and possibly subscribe so you'll see more videos like this one. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep wondering, go capture your life.